Well, we're 2 practices in, Frank. What's the feel like, the mood with the guys in the locker room?
It's a great feeling. Like I always say, just coming out here. We're blessed to play the sport that we love. Take advantage of it. You got to cherish every moment. And we're just coming together, stacking day by day, just getting better and better at the little things. And I'm excited for the season, as the other guys are as well. So,
health-wise, is this the most healthy you've been in your career? Is that a accurate
yes, sir.
statement?
Yeah. I had a procedure done in January, both of my knees. So, like you said, this is the best I've ever felt, which is pretty crazy because I've been beat up the last couple of years. But I'm blessed now. I've always been blessed, and I'm just excited for the season.
What's the mental aspect of that? Just trying to get through all of those injuries, and now it feels like, man, you're finally here at this point where you could really show people what you could do. What's that like?
I think it just stems down to how I was brought up. Just never giving up, battling through adversity, no matter how tough it gets, and just now, finally seeing the brighter days and knowing I'm still gonna battle through adversity. And always kept my faith in God, and He's gonna get me through whatever it is.
I know you see some of the criticism out there. Frank Harris can't throw. You can't throw the long ball. What's your reaction to some of that stuff?
I've been doubting my whole life, but I have nothing to prove to them. I just have a lot to prove to myself. As long as my teammates believe in me, my coaching staff believes in me. That's all that matters. I can care less what someone from the outside has to say about me.
You mentioned your teammates believing in you, and it seems like there's a lot of guys who kind of rally around you, that you become kind of like an emotional leader a lot with the team. What do you make of that role, or how is that something that's important that you try to do?
Just earning their respect, earning their trust. You got to lead by example. So everything I ask those guys to do, I do it myself, and they hold me accountable, I hold them accountable. Just a respect thing, and I embrace it. And then the quarterback has to be a great leader. So all the other quarterbacks are great leaders as well, not just myself. And it's just something we've got to cherish at the quarterback position.
I'm sure a lot of this happens naturally, but do you make a point of trying to talk to everybody individually or build relationships with guys?
Like you said, it's kind of natural for my personality. I just like to mess with guys. I kind of antagonize everybody on the team, no matter who it is. If you're a specialist, defense, freshman, senior, it doesn't matter who it is. So I just like messing with people.
Have you just always been that way, or is that something that developed at some point?
I like to make people mad. I like to just push people's buttons and just antagonize people. Like Chuck, I was just texting him, telling him to hurry up because I was sleeping, just to mess with him, just to see what I can get out of him. But I just like messing with people. So I know these days are pretty hard for guys. So I just like go around, just try to get them a good laugh. So I just like picking on people, having a good time.
Does that help the environment? Does it make it easier to come to work every day here and put in a good practice?
For them, I don't know, but for me it does. It does for me because I actually enjoy it. Because I just like I said, I just like messing with people. Like me and Maka and my center, we go at it every day. You would think we hate each other, but that's just the relationship that we have. And it's ironic that his locker is next to mine, so every time I see him, I just give him stuff. So, it's just fun. It's a great environment to be in. I love all my teammates. I mess with all of them kind of similar, but they just know that's just how I am and kind of embrace me for it, and we always have a good time.
Do you feel like it's important for a quarterback to have an outgoing personality and to be able to build those connections?
I wouldn't say technically you have to have that, but like I said, it's my personality. That's just how I am. Always been like that. But I know there's a flip side to where when I get serious, the guys know that I'm serious and it's time to get some real work in. But when it's not that time, then they know it's time to play. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Is that like a thing for game days or certain practices, or when do you flip that switch?
No, game days is no plan at all. You not see me crack a smile for the most part. I'm usually locked in. Practice, it depends on the situation, but I know how to flip it on and off pretty quickly. But like right now, it's on right now, so I'm playing around all day.
Right, and with us, it's always. Right?
Yeah, right now, yeah, we're not in football, so yeah, I'm playing around with the guys all the time.
I think that like personality and that nature has helped make you kind of one of the faces of UTSA football, like somebody people think about when they think of this team. Is that meaningful to you to be kind of one of the most identifiable players of this group?
It's probably just pretty blessed to be talked about in that aspect, but I don't think a lot of people kind of know my personality because we play football all day and they probably know me as a football player. But outside of football, I don't really think they know, not mine and a lot of my other teammates' personalities as a person. And I think that's important for people to kind of know how we really are as a person and not a football player.
So I guess you just try to, whether it's like social media or interviews, just kind of give off a little bit of your genuine self so people get a sense of that, or how do you try to share that part of you then?
It's kind of hard. I mean, unless you kind of know who I am, you really don't see that side. I kind of joke around in here, but I joke around a lot more if you really get to know me. But, I just kind of be myself. Some certain things you can't put on social media or talk how I talk on social media. So I keep that all with social media, same with you guys. But, I mean, it's just the nature of the game. Everyone knows you for playing football, but I am a person, so I do have, I do have a personality, and I do act certain ways outside of football. But some people don't get to experience that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to give us the right answers, right? Like something that sounds good and
doesn't
get you in trouble.
Political correct answers you got to do. Yes, sir.
Frank, I saw you graduated in the off season. What did that mean to you to get that done early?
It was great. It's 4 of us total in my family. I got 2 older brothers and an older sister. All of them have graduated, and I'm the youngest. So it was just a great testimony to my parents doing a great job of raising us. And I was blessed to get accepted into this master's program. So I'm going there to get my master's, and that's just a great achievement for myself.
What was your degree in, and what's your master's study?
My undergrad was in sociology, but I'm getting a master's in public administrations.
What does it mean to be able to? How does that affect you, I guess, during football season? Because obviously the course workload is a little different with the master's class than undergrad.
So I'm gonna have class Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'll be off on Thursday and Friday, and we don't have football on Mondays. So technically, I only have 2 days with football, and a lot of guys have done it. They balanced it out really well. So I mean, I have no excuse not to do the same. So.
When you look at the offense in general, and you think back to last season, were you happy with kind of the run-pass balance that you guys had, or do you think it'll look a little different this year? How do you assess it?
Well, I mean, Sincere is just, he has all the records, so we got to hand the ball off to him. We got to see if we can do it again. So we're going to hand the ball off to him this year a whole bunch, too. I think the O-line has matured a lot, got a lot better. I think we got better as an offense as a whole. Whatever game plan driven, whatever Coach Lunny dials up. But it's going to be pretty balanced here and there. But, in a triangle of toughness on our shirts, on the offensive end, we're going to run the ball. So we're going to run the ball no matter what.
I think you mentioned in the spring that you wanted to use the offseason to become a more accurate passer. How did you kind of work on that, and what was that process like for you?
Just been training, just little things, getting my hips involved, getting my lower body involved. Picking my arm up, keeping my off arm tucked in, finishing through my throws. Just real technical, training a lot, working out a lot, just doing all the little things so I can improve for myself. Like I said, I don't do it because people say I can't throw. I can care less about what they say. But I just have something to prove to myself because I know I can do better. So I had to put in the work to show that I can and go out there and execute a lot better than what I did.
Are all those little things you're getting from the coaches here, or do you have like an outside trainer or people you work with to pick up some of those mechanical things? Yeah,
our coaches do a great job, but outside I do work out with somebody, and he helps me with that as well. So it's kind of going from here, and then my trainer, just good on both ends.
Couple days of practice, do you see a difference? Do you feel like you are more accurate, or that it has changed from a year ago?
I think I have. In the game is slowing down a lot more than me. I've been in college for a lot of years now, so I've been around the game a lot, slowing down for me. I'm learning the defense a lot more, the playbook a lot more, the rotations and stuff. So I'm calming down a lot more in the pocket and in the game. So it's coming more natural to me. So I think that helps out a lot too.
We were talking earlier about the NIL opportunities, and you've gotten a handful of those as well. How do you balance that with being a leader on the team, quarterback, and the master's program, and then NIL in the season?
I don't really have that many NIL deals. That's Rashad. That's the other zero. I mean, every time I look up, he got another. Him and Sincere, that's crazy. I don't really have too many. And if I do, it's people that I know. So, I trust those guys. I don't really have any with anyone who I don't know. So it's not really too hard for me to balance that with school and football. So it's not really, as of right now, it's not nothing serious.
You could play during the season, more opportunities could come in. How would you balance that at additions as you could make more noise? You're on a number of preseason lists. How does that affect play during the season approach and coach's mantra, don't eat the cheese?
Well, I think it's kind of just, you can't go out there and play to try to get deals, you know what I mean? So just going out there, keeping the mango to mango, playing with your teammates. The rest take care of itself. If those do come, then they do. But I'm not going to let that distract me, and I know my teammates will not let that distract them either. But it is something that is very helpful, and it is definitely appreciated from all athletes, but it's not going to be a distraction for us.
What does that saying mean? Keeping the mango, the mango?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Just don't get distracted by any outside noise or the NIL deals. We have a goal, and then, that is to go out there and execute every play in every game, our very best. So keep the mango to mango. Don't worry about any outside noise or any outside stuff that we can't control.
Frank, you guys have a very talented quarterback room. You got, 4 guys in it with, college starting experience. How's that really helped you develop as a passer, maybe improved everybody, iron sharpening iron?
Like you said, iron does sharpen iron, so we're always competing. It's all friendly. We actually genuinely have a relationship outside of football, all the quarterbacks. We hang out when we go to CAF and stuff, crack jokes. But it's just a real unique situation, especially in the quarterback room, because like you said, it's a lot of us, and all of us could go play anywhere else, but we all chose the same school, ironically. But we all know one guy can play, and whoever that guy is, just wish them the best, and it's nothing personal from within anybody. And we all got each other's backs, and we all help each other out. Come to the sideline, we tell each other what's wrong, or good pass is a good pass. We help each other out, so it's nothing ever personal. So it's a great relationship we all have with each other.
All right, and you guys, Sincere tends to eat up a lot of headlines, but you also have a pretty solid group of wide receivers coming back. How have they looked so far through camps?
Oh yeah, we're not talking about Sincere. He gets talked about enough. My receivers are great, and we have some new additions coming in. But my receivers are really good. I could look out there, and it's no one in particular. It's everyone who's out there at the time can get the ball because they're that good. And like I said about the quarterbacks, my receivers can go play anywhere, but they all came to the same school. So it's kind of hard to balance out, try to get all of them in the game because they're all really good. But I think they do get overlooked because, we have a lot of weapons, but my receivers are really good.
All right, and you guys have a big opportunity week 1. You're going on the road, Big Ten opponent, Illinois and all that. Geographically, it's the farthest you guys have been playing northwise, I think, in the last 6 or 7 seasons at least. How big of an opportunity is this for you guys to really answer maybe some of those early expectations with a big test like this?
I think it's going to be good for us to go out there. Like you said, it's far, so it's a true away game. And it's a great school. But, we got to go out there and execute like it was a conference game. So we can't go out there looking at how big the school is or the environment and like I said, keep the mango to mango. Can't let that stuff distract us. And I think we're going to do a pretty good job of handling all that. I know Coach Shredler's going to have us prepared for all that. And I just can't wait.
Thanks, Frank.
Frank, who's the funniest quarterback not named Frank Harris in the room?
I love JoJo.
JoJo?
I love JoJo.
Yeah.
His accent kills me every time. You're like, what, Frank? What'd I say? It kills me every time. I love JoJo.
You guys are pretty close, right?
We're all close. But yeah, me and Joe. I just like messing with JoJo. I love JoJo. So I say he's the funniest.
All right, Frank. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Frank. Good
Thanks,
to talk
Frank.
to you.
Yes, sir.